Hey everybody, Melissa here to do a little love reading for the collective. We are just going to do one love reading, but we'll do a full size reading. So we will do, it can resonate for whomever, any sign, any placement. But we're just going to do one instead of doing all signs. We'll see how that goes, guys. I'm Melissa, by the way. I'm going to be your tarot card reader, and we are going to check into your love lives. Okay, we are you guys, I can't see if anybody's here. Hold on one second, please. I'm gonna just make sure that we're live and all that stuff. Okay. But anything you need to know about myself, my name is Melissa, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader. Anything that you would ever need to know about myself or this channel, you can find in the description box. Ooh, in the description box below, in the about section of my channel, or in the community tab as well, you guys. And I'm gonna hey J-Dubs, I'm gonna focus on you in just a second here, guys. YouTube crashed. Okay, sounds about right. Seems to happen a lot for me. Hey Carla. Yes, I redid the timing on this and on the Cancerian Experience channel. Sorry about that. I did change the times on the thing, but I was just wanting to get done a little earlier so that we could go do something afterwards. And we cleaned all day. It was really fun. We had a great day. Actually, we did have a great day. We've had a lot of great days since we've moved. Just give me 1 second here, guys. Okay. So we are live. We do have volume. I just wanted to make sure, and everything else. Okay. Hey, guess what I found? After 2 weeks of living here, I finally found my hey Jack Mac. Hey Christy. What is happening here? What are these called? Romance angels. So we're going to use the romance angels. We are going to check into the divine feminine, divine masculine collective. If you don't consider yourself that, you don't really have to. Okay, this can resonate for you no matter what you consider yourself. But I would say that everybody watching a tarot card reading is likely a divine feminine, divine masculine, but no matter where you are on your path to becoming a divine counterpart, okay, or a connection. So the kind of channeled message came from this little thing I got here for Valentine's Day. You can't see it though. Why is that? Why is my light so bright, but it seems so dark in here? It says better together. I love that, you guys. And that's kind of the energy I was feeling though, because I feel like there's a lot of people going through tests right now. Sorry, you guys, I got a weird message on my phone there, and that was very interesting. And I'm live, so I can't just go and look at it right now. But anyways, the energy that I'm feeling, I've been feeling this for a long time, because divine counterparts, I feel like, or whatever you would like to call them, twin flames. I don't know anything about twin flames. I'm not a twin flame expert. I'm an expert in nothing, actually, because I do not believe in gathering information from other human beings and using that as solid, information. Okay, and I'm sorry that I'm that way. No, I'm not. I like being that way. Hey, Don Scorpio, good to see you. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, we are also pretty chilly over here. Been below zero all week as well. Oh God, scary. I'm so glad you're safe. I'm so glad everything's good there, J-Dubs. That is so scary. It is frigid out there. And yeah, we do rely on these kind of common or modern things to keep us. We just don't have a backup plan for if the modern world were to fail on us. So we don't really have a backup plan. And that's scary, right? So anyways, I love you guys. Yes, I do feel like there's been a lot of tests. Okay. I feel like everybody is needing to transcend their ego, divine, feminine, masculine, doesn't matter if you're male, female, or non-binary. And I'm getting like the sort of feminine collective stuck on somebody who is stuck on somebody. Okay. That's the energy that I'm getting, but we're going to get an actual, so I feel like it's because people have the wrong people in mind, both the masculines and the feminines. Okay. I'm going to just go ahead and say that, but we'll find out more. And so like transcending the ego is really about releasing somebody that we have, we're stuck on for egotistical reasons, whatever that may be. Okay. I don't really know. That's all that's coming through right this second. Oh, good for you. Good for you. And I'm going to take some coffee. I'm going to take some coffee. Like I'm going to take a hit. Hold on. Sip, sip, pass. I'm just kidding, you guys. I can't. I'm so weird right now. Okay. I love you. And we are going to get rocking. So much things. By the the moon. The moon is almost full. Oh, I can feel it so much. Let me know if anybody else is feeling it. But so much information. My head has been exploding with downloads, and it's been a lot about the divine counterpart collective. Okay, not just the masculines, but the feminines as well, and just that there's been we're having a hard time coming into union because people are having a hard time releasing people that are not for them, is the energy that I was getting. Okay, so we are going to get into that reading now, you guys. I love you so much. Let's find out more. In a general sense, if you feel called to, to whatever purpose it is that you would possibly be helping people to transcend their ego, to really transcend the egotistically run world. We're kind of transitioning from a place where the ego ran the world. While we're never going to get rid of our egos, we are transitioning into a space where we're running this dimension, the third dimension, from the fifth, like from the heart space, okay, rather than the ego. Yeah, the moons. I always feel them. I never knew I did, until I started doing tarot, and I always hear about. I never really knew when the moons were full or whatever, until I started doing tarot on YouTube. But boy, the information. Now that I look back, I remember I just felt so out of sorts, like. Whenever the moons were close, I'm sure it was that, but it was really a lot of information downloading through us. Oh, oh my God, that's so fucking awesome. You make me very homesick, Don Scorpio. Is that weird? Okay. I don't know why that's so interesting. Homesick is the best I can explain that. Well, because you're in Hawaii, but also, there's things like that, like looking up at the moon from surfing in the ocean. Oh my God, that's just like, that's my shit right there. I've never done it. I've never been to Hawaii, but I feel like that's my home. Okay. And new love, and stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, guys? Going with what I was feeling or what was channeling through me previous to the start of this reading is that we may be have our sights set on someone that isn't for us. And I don't know, we feel a connection or a pull to that person. Yeah, it's really the divine wanting us to recognize when we are feeling a connection or physical attraction, or even just an energetic attachment, like, for instance, is somebody in the public eye, or, we're just trying to kind of like, we're getting better at feeling energy, reading energy, things like that. And so reading what this energetic feeling means, or what that, so that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here, is that we're all kind of getting better at that. Stay optimistic and new love. Okay. So I do feel like there is new love coming once we can pass this test, which again is, I feel like, releasing the person that we have our sights set on. And I know people are not going to like that, but let's get more. The Queen of Swords here. Hey, I got my sights set on someone too. Oh, you guys, I'm just going to bust myself out. I'm not going to tell you who. But I also have my sights set on somebody that I know is, that must not be for me, right? So it's like, we really do have to get better at releasing. If they're not showing it, let me just figure this out. Because sometimes I do think that there's just work that needs to be done in either case. I think if you're going to be with the person that you have your sights set on, you're going to need to release them first, is the energy that I'm getting. The Queen of Swords is that for me. Just give me 1 second. First of all, you could be a Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. But the Queen of Swords for me is about releasing. It's about knowing that we own nothing. For me, she's about releasing. That's not what she means for everybody. But to me, the Queen of Swords is a very intelligent, intellectual, very fucking. I just got cunning. I was gonna say stunning, but then cunning came through. I suppose could be cunning, but extremely intelligent and very aware. Aware is what I want to say of the fact that nothing is owned by us. Okay, not people, not places, not things, not our own life. Nothing is owned, and the Queen of Swords, if any card is aware of that, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords actually kind of give me that energy. So really needing to release, or maybe you have released somebody. Okay, so the Eight of Swords is somebody that's doubting themselves. This is the same energy that I was kind of talking about earlier. It doesn't look like this, right? In the third dimension, it looks like, so we've got the Queen of Swords, your energy. You can reverse the roles here. The Eight of Swords in your person's energy, and then the Nine of Swords, youch, right? How much fucking mental energy, but it's a Sun card. The ego, okay, is the overarching energy here, and that's what I'm feeling. There's a strong need for people to transcend the ego. It's so hard to let go of what we think our ego is certain is for us, right? And we can't, like, it's like we can't get there to the acknowledging that that's our ego that wants that. I'm sorry. So the divine masculine, the Sun card, overarching energy, can mean happiness and all this lovely things, but we've got the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, and then the Sun card as the overarching energy here. I feel like it's actually asking, it's like the ego is running this show right now. And again, I'm watching like people, like, I'm just gonna say male, female, or non-binary. I'm watching one person chasing one person, and then somebody's behind them chasing them. Okay, it's like this little game that's going on right now of it comes from a place of self-doubt, needing validation, needing somebody that would validate our worthiness to the world, okay? To ourselves is actually who we're having a hard time feeling worthy. It's us. I feel like I didn't get that message out correctly. The Nine of Swords and the potential outcome, I'm going to clarify everything, okay? But I do feel like there's a lot of mental energy, a lot of head games going on with, like, we're playing games with ourselves at this point. I'll do this. I don't want these cards. It's so weird, but I can't figure out which ones to use, so I'm gonna use them. I'm not gonna use these. Okay, you guys, sorry. We're gonna use these. So we're gonna clarify this Queen of Swords, but again, I'm watching just like this lack of surrender happening here. Really getting that I don't care how fucking psychic you are, how gifted you are, what you are. If you're attached to the idea of somebody specific, that is the ego, okay? Ten of Cups here in your energy. Eight of Swords. Yeah, so much mental energy. 10 of Cups. So I'm going to try to figure out what that is here. Are you married? Whoever I'm reading for, let's find out more. I feel like it's saying really letting go of this. I feel like I'm not getting this message out about why people are having a hard time letting go of this person that they think is going to validate them. Again, somebody that's they're egotistically drawn to. Like, we don't know that on a conscious level that that's why we are attracted to or attached to the idea of this person. Justice card. Wow, Libra very strong. You could definitely be a Libra here. You could definitely be married. I feel like not to the person you're in love with, by the way. If you are married, that's for somebody. I don't really know what that is, and I'll get more. Oh, hi, Aiden. That's an interesting message. So, I mean, I'm not going to say I disagree with you, okay, but I'm also just not going to get into that right now. Wow, the Queen of Swords, fucking Libra all over this joint here. The Queen of Swords now in your person's energy. Could be dealing with a Libra, or you could both be Libras. I don't know. Libra, you're all up in the business. 6 of Wands, 6 of Coins here. Okay, I'm getting, yeah, again, that this person in your energy, well, I feel like you have more than one person in your energy. I feel like there's the right and the wrong one. I feel like we're all being asked to choose with our heart, obviously, the Three of Swords here, or no, Three of Cups. I don't know why I said the Three of Swords, but there's a lot of mental energy here. So your person has the Page of Swords, yikes, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and then the Six of Wands and the Six of Coins, okay? It's like, if again, same thing. I feel like justice will be served for both of you. This could be very whoever you're meant to be with can only come in if you release the person that you are stuck on at this time. That might be the same person that comes in. I'm just going to say that for some of you, but you really need to release them. How do you do that? I don't know exactly. Okay. I've tried releasing meditations, things like that. And I do feel like there's something to be said about, yeah, it's just like, you don't need to, surrender is the right, I don't know if release them is the right energy, right? So surrendering the outcome of this connection or this situation to the divine and genuinely surrendering it. So that isn't like saying, I surrender and then be done. We're all in the process of, like, I'm getting the temperance card here of tempering that out, right? Learning how to surrender things to the divine truly and deeply. I know myself when I like things are happening around me and I'm like, wow, that is not the girl that is not how I would have handled that 2 months ago. That is not how I would have handled that 2 weeks ago. Some of these things, right? Yeah. So we are all, whether we want, whether we're able to recognize this or not, we're all developing, some of us at a very slow pace. But we are all developing here again, no matter how slow or fast we might be developing, we are evolving here. And I don't know why I got stuck on that. So we've got the outcome here is the Nine of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Moon card, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Give me a second here because I didn't like this shit. I'm not gonna right now. Yeah, this is kind of like I see this very so the Moon card for me is about all of like not even noticing, first of all, not knowing where this is leading to, right? Really needing to surrender the fact that we don't know. We just don't get to know when we're going after things from the soul, including soulmates, divine counterparts, twin flames, whatever it is. We do need to, hey Coop, love you, honey. We do need to surrender that to the divine. This is again not just a word or oh, I surrender. Like we're all learning how to do that in a realist way by way of things being taken away from us, outcomes being being on hold, the hanged man position I'm kind of getting here, being on hold and really realizing that we don't have control over everything. We can only take inspired action towards the things that we do have control over, and the real thing that we only have control over is the way we handle the things that we don't have control over. I keep getting that. It keeps coming through and it feels profound for a lot of us. But I do feel like ultimately there is somebody in your energy, whether it be the person that you have in mind or not, there is a good outcome here that you can't see. But I feel like a lot of work. I feel like maybe not a lot of work. I feel like a lot of work has been done that you haven't even noticed has been done. If you look at the way you're handling things differently than you would have handled them in the past and things like that. I think we always have work to do, but I do feel like there is some clarity coming on this particular situation for you, whether that be that this is or isn't the person. I really want you to sit with yourself on this and meditate on it, right? About the reasons that you're feeling, whoever this is for, very stuck, attached to the person that you feel attached to. What is making you attached to them? Because if it isn't the way they make you feel, or I would say, connection is an interesting thing because you can feel it before you come into connection, right? And before you come into connection, they aren't treating you the way that you deserve to be treated because you're not in connection yet. So this is an interesting thing. That's why the divine wants us all to surrender this to them, because we don't get to be sure of who we're going after, or we shouldn't be going after anyone. I guess that's the part where the divine is saying this is all up to you following your intuition towards the things that you feel called to go towards. And really surrender the outcomes of everything to the divine. There will be a serendipitous moment where you come into connection with the person that you're meant to be with. Okay, so I get they're saying like there's a strong need to release. I almost get some of you are keeping an eye on or checking up on or continuously trying to stay in contact with somebody who I feel like the divine has called you to have no contact with. Okay, for whoever this is for, I feel like there is some sort of like a relationship for some of you. It could be a marriage. Okay, so I'm sorry. Some of you are actually married to somebody else. And some of you have actually already been in connection with this person, and it has never been the kind of connection that you want it to be. And they're asking you to go like no contact with a situation that you're not getting what you want out of. Okay. Um, there's a lot of stories coming through. So I feel like there's just a lot of different people. I've not, I haven't done a collective reading in a while, and I just feel like I'm getting several different situations. But the one that's coming through now is about that there's like almost like a situationship happening between you and your divine counterpart, or who you think is your divine counterpart. And allowing the situationship will make it so that this connection can never actually be its full capacity, if that makes sense. Needing to let go or leave this person who is not willing to take things any further with you at this moment, so that someday they can, or the right person can, is the energy that I'm getting here. Yeah, it's really tough to let go of somebody that you're pretty sure is it. Somebody that for whatever you can't even explain the pull to them. So I'm so sorry. Justice is going to be served, but we do have to serve it up to ourselves first. We have to respect and love ourselves the way that we would ever expect anybody else to. And I was just posting something, I had just posted something in the community tab about if they're willing to put you in harm's way, you or your body in harm's way, that's not love. To please their ego, I should say. And then I started doing my makeup to get ready for this reading. And I was like, wow, as my awareness expands about everything that we deal with here on Earth, including, even electronics and makeup and things that are toxic. I'm like, so, even there's just a lot of growing we have to do here as we become more awakened and more aware of the toxicity that surrounds us in all areas of our lives, the things we put in our body, on our body, the people we put around our body, things like that, the people we put in our body, things like that. There is a strong need for us to love ourselves the way that we would expect somebody else to, or we're not going to come into connection with the person that is going to love us that way, okay, something like that. I hope that makes sense. There's just a strong need, and I'm not judging. I'm not saying we all need to be perfect, but if we care to have the life we love, truly and deeply, the divine will start revealing things to you as like how to take care of yourself better, for loving reasons. Yeah, I keep saying yeah in the weirdest way. Oh, cute. I feel like somebody's watching me that I used to watch. Okay, that's interesting stuff. I feel like she used to say yeah a lot, and I never do. I don't think, do I? Anyways, you guys, so I can sometimes I think that I know who's watching me because of something that comes out of my mouth. I'm like, wow, that is not something I say. But I remember somebody saying it. Either I suppose it could just be that it comes up. I feel like I'm channeling that person because they're there, okay? Because they're in the chat or something, or they're going to watch the reading later. But anyways, you guys, I don't know what I'm doing. What time is it? How long have we been here? 23 minutes. I think that's a sufficient love reading to you. I'm going to go over to the Cancer experience and do a love reading over there as well, guys. I just want to say to you that I love you so much. And the divine wants us to start loving ourselves again, like we would expect somebody else to, but to really start kind of as the divine reveals to us what love really means. And it isn't what we've been taught love means, right? It is about health and care and nurture and you're welcome, J-Dubs. So it is about learning how to listen to your body, listen to, for instance, as after I posted that on the thing, and then I started doing my toxic makeup, I was like, I don't do my makeup very often, by the way, literally only when I do readings, pretty much. So I was like, I should really be looking for a non-toxic makeup. I don't even know what they got out there for non-toxic makeup, but I'm sure they sell it or wear none, right? But I like makeup. But we're not supposed to do things that we like if it hurts us. Okay, that's real. And when I say not supposed to, this is our evolution. This is how we evolve. And this is a goal, not a judgment. There's no judgment. This is like we're all just learning to do better for ourselves, for nobody else, not to please anyone, not to impress anyone. This is literally how we can live the most beneficial lives, or our best life is by taking good, healthy care, nurturing care of ourselves, like we would hope somebody else would. Okay. And then having that boundary there, then we only accept that kind of love as well. Okay. And we only give that kind of love. And that you and your well-being need to always come first. Okay. That's what I feel like saying for you today, guys. I love you so much, and I will see you guys all very soon over on the Cancerian Experience if you're interested. And we'll see how this goes. I think this is probably how I'm going to do this from now on, guys. Just one big reading because it always feels so collective, anyways. And so yeah, we'll see what happens here. I am just kind of rocking with the divine and trying to listen to them and their guidance, and we're all getting better at that and learning how to do that. But one of my, things that they have been guiding me to do is to do these collective readings, which I have always done for the signs, and I really like to feel that connection with the signs. But I don't know. I'm just getting that I'm supposed to be doing more of a collective reading, and they were calling me to the divine masculine and divine feminine energies as well. So we'll see what happens. I'm just open to whatever happens, and I hope you guys are as well. And I love you all so much. You're so welcome. And I will see you guys very soon. Okay, guys, over on the Cancerian Experience. I can't let you go. I love you, and I'll see you very soon. Mwah.